Well. I was just watching a Dungeon Coach live stream from a week ago. Because of my real life issues, I was not able to keep myself up to date with DC20 as much as I would have liked to. I finally have some time to breathe now and I wanted to check on it. But while I was watching this live stream, I found out that there are people asking for refunds and not fully being satisfied. The core of the problem seemed to be that people felt DC20 is taking longer than they would have expected. And to be honest, I'm not surprised that there are some people who are cautious because there are projects in TTRPG community or Kickstarters in general who takes people money and they just don't deliver. But I think that's clearly not the case here. Dungeon Coach has been making live streams every week talking about the progress of the game, sharing what he can, and doing a pretty good job at being transparent. In the live stream, Dungeon Coach did explain how he wants to make this game for a long run, and he's trying to not rush it. In my opinion, that's totally understandable. But at the same time, I feel like we need to make sure we are understanding of the people who asked for refunds. Dungeon Coach did also explain how Kickstarter has a no refund policy. So all the refunds that were made is through him directly, something he's not legally abided to do, but clearly that shows the good faith he has towards this project. I'm sure everyone in the core DC20 community, they want this game to be fully baked at launch and don't mind waiting extra months for that. But everyone is not equally invested in a project and everyone is not equally attached to a project. So on one hand, there can be people who support and love DC20 for hundreds of reasons, but there might be some people who perhaps paid for it after seeing a sponsor or some big YouTuber talking about it. Having larger YouTubers talking about a project is great and sometimes necessary for the promotion and can bring in new people. But at the same time, those new people are not equally as committed to a project and will not join the hardcore audience that this game has. That's not anyone's fault. That's just how things work, and we need to accept that. At the end of the day, I think what matters is that people should be aware and be informed at all times about the game's progression and never be left in the dark. And Dungeon Coach is doing a pretty good job at that. So let's just consider this as a part of the journey for a new TTRPG, and we can just move on from it, and hopefully this game can break records once it's fully launched. Let me know in the comments about your thoughts about this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.